And I state that without arrogance. I don't mean to be arrogant, but I am a realist. And as a realist, it would be absolutely unprofessional for me to sit here and pretend I'm not an exceptional human being. Because I am.
All right, the untouchable Tru School Sports Empire. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. You guys know the rest. Now listen, man, this is a bit of a different video. You know, I'm taking a bit of a couple-day break from YouTube, but I was just sitting down and it came to me. You know, you guys always see like the stuff in the background of my room, and you guys see like the posters and things, but you know, I want to give you guys the grand tour of where the magic happens here on Tru School Sports. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna give you a tour of the room, give you guys a little insight into why things are where they are, why things are how they are. So come on guys, come on. Mikasa Sukasa, you know, MTV Cribs, the Tru School Sports edition. So here we are. You guys know the room. You guys know how you guys have seen some of these things on the wall. You know, I got the flamingo thing over there. Well, let's start from the beginning, all right?
Okay.
We'll work our way down, all right? And then I'll explain why things are how they are. So you guys know. Look. You walk into the room. You know, I'm still trying to get a shelf for my TV. You know, I was trying to get one at Family Dollar. They didn't have it. But when you walk in the room, first thing you see is this big picture of Dontrell Willis. Now, for those of you who don't know, who may not know me personally, I'm a big, lifelong, Pops will tell you as well, lifelong Miami Marlins fan. We used to go to games at like Pro Player Stadium back in the day, like I was like 4 years old, 6 years old. So Dontrell Willis, you know, for those of you who know your baseball, Rookie of the Year 2003, great pitcher, short-lived career, but you know, one of my childhood heroes. So he's the first thing you see when you walk into this room, and then you come over here, right? Working our way towards where the videos normally shot. You guys have seen this before. This just went up. I went to the All-Star game in the NHL All-Star game here in South Florida. So got Stanley C. Panther there, and a man that I think is becoming the best hockey player on earth. My main man Matthew Tkachuk. So I got the home team representing. You know, got the old 2003 All-Star game poster. It's kind of beat up because, you know, I've had thumbtacks and stuff on it as a kid, but this has a lot of sentimental value to me, you know. I probably would have loved boxing as much as I do if I didn't love baseball first. Baseball is a big sport for me as a kid. The Marlins are a big part of my life, so there's that. And then you guys know the drill. You guys, you see it. You see it. Got the Tru School Sports canvas, you know, with the, you know, it looks very Miami. The whole point of this set, guys, I wanted this to feel like South Florida, and I wanted it to represent, you know, things that I'm passionate about, you know, as far as boxing and even outside of boxing. So there's that, and then you can't get more. Well, how much more South Florida can you get than a flamingo painting? You know, I got this some years ago at a thrift store. It was like $20. And Pops will tell you, I've had this painting everywhere we went for like the last 4 or 5 years since I bought it. So there's that. Switching gears over here, this spot right here, like this spot, like particularly this spot right here, this is where the magic happens. Like normally the computer's right there on this little table, okay, and it's kind of facing that way. And this is where I normally shoot all my videos. So this is the spot right here. But then I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the corner, because you might see all this shit in the corner. You might be like, well, what's all this stuff BT has in the corner? Now, I bought this shelf like in, I'm gonna say December, November-ish, and this is, I mean, the shelves are organized in different ways. So come to the top shelf. This is like the BT shrine. So like I told you guys, I'm a big Marlins fan. I'm a big Florida Panthers fan. So this like top shelf kind of pays homage to that. You know, you got like stuff here. Like I'll show you guys like tickets of games I went to, like 97. You know, like tickets I went to, like games like I went to, like you remember this, Pops. Went to Fenway Park to go watch the Marlins play. You know, just cool memorabilia for my favorite teams over the years. You know, I just got this recently at the All-Star game. I thought this was pretty damn cool. Look, I got my own hockey card. I don't know if you guys know how many people got their own hockey card, but I got one. You know, and I look like I'm ready to take the Panthers to the Stanley Cup in the card. You know, so stuff like that. You know, you come here, like come close, Pop. You come here, you got like pictures of me when I was a kid going to games. So these are just this little, like, I guess, shrine of the Marlins and the Panthers is just my way of creating
30, 40 years.
It's my way of creating like good feelings, good memories. You know, some people put like birthstones and positive energy shit around. This is that for me, right? Ain't gonna say no names, but you know how I'm talking about, Pops.
Yeah.
And then right here, right? So this right here, these are my NBA credentials. So this is kind of where it all began. Before, for those of you who don't know, before I covered boxing, I used to cover the NBA. So like Denver Nuggets, you know, the Mavericks, the Magic, and then the D League, which I always say, right? Because everybody always says, BT, like, how come you didn't go to college? And I say, well, I didn't formally go to college, but like covering the NBA, like all these experiences, the Mavericks, the Magic, the Hornets, the Nuggets, the D League. These were, I didn't know it back then. Like I didn't know it back then, but this is kind of what it was preparing me for what's happening now here on Tru School Sports, and you guys see it now, and you guys are benefiting from all that experience all those years ago. So there's that, and then on the second shelf, right? And the second shelf, I don't know if you guys can see it, but look, you guys, we got the PlayStation 2 games right on the second shelf.
Yeah, I got it.
Right here on the second shelf. So there's like gangs and games here. Shout out to the fine folks, my main man, my guys down there in Miami, out there on Flagler Street. My guy Alex, my guy Nick from Game Island. Good people, check them out. The Game Island. Check them out. They got all your vintage video game needs. So I pretty much bought like all the games that I liked playing as a kid. We got the PS2 right here. It's actually on right now. I was just playing.
Talk about a bachelor pad.
I was just playing one of my favorite games. Got MLB Slugfest. I just bought this for my birthday recently too. But I got 2 games I got. For those of you who really played PlayStation 2 growing up, you'll know both these games because they're 2 top games: Tony Hawk Underground, NBA Street Volume 2. 2 really great games. So when I'm not sometimes I get stressed because there's a lot that goes on in boxing. And sometimes I need to get away from boxing, whether it be for a couple hours, a day, 2 days, however long. So this is kind of how I escape from that for a little bit. But there's that there. The third shelf, you got the boxing magazines. The third shelf right here, you got like I just did a video about this, but like I'm not gonna go through all of them. But like the Inoue Paul Butler magazine, and I got like old boxing magazines there. Got like the Bible there if I want to get close to the Lord.
Yeah.
Good books there. A lot of good things there. And then like at my desk, and this is like this area, you guys may see these things on the wall and ask them, what the hell does BT got on the wall? And I'm gonna show you what's on the wall. So we'll start with this. Now my dad, this right here, he brought this back from his job. He used to work at the hospital many years ago. And this whole thing about attitude and how attitude is very important. So sometimes I'll be sitting right here and I don't want to make no videos. I don't want to edit. But then I said, BT, I got to step out of it, be professional, and have a good attitude about things. So I kind of look at that when I want to have a good attitude. And then if I think this is bullshit, then I have what God says. I got like just Bible scriptures that I like. For example, Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Stuff like that. Then I got more scriptures here about being diligent. Like, for example, and this is just practical advice, but like Proverbs 10:4. A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes one rich. So I'm being diligent, and God willing, when the time is right, one day I'll be rich, There's that. So then I kind of have this to like keep me under control. And then you got to always have this here because you can never forget where you come from. I'm just a kid from Dania Beach, Florida. If you don't know, the first city in Broward County, the former tomato capital of America, my hometown where I grew up. That shout out to Canino's Boxing Gym.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we got going on there. And then you come over here. I got 2 dry erase boards. They both serve different purposes. So the first one serves the purpose of just reminding myself basic things. Pressure makes champions in life. Cover boxing at the highest level. Everything will fall into place if you do the basics. So these are things that I said that I have written here for myself so that I continue to do what I need to do here on Tru School Sports. And then you got the dry erase board. Half of it is like a boxing calendar, right? And then the other half is like things I got to do outside of boxing that I want to do outside of boxing. For example, eventually I want to buy a vending machine and put them in boxing gyms, but that's neither here nor there. So that's there. And then you got the couch where we do the live sometimes. You guys know this wall right here. Got all the different magazines.
Hall of Fame wall.
The Wall of Glory. I've kind of tightened it up because it used to just be Riddick Bowe and Tyson Fury magazines. Now we've diversified it a little bit. We added Inoue to the wall. Shout out to our good friends in Japan. Golovkin and Murata to the wall. And then just fights and fighters that I really respect. Isaac Chamberlain, Chris Smith. All that good stuff. Then you come over here, right? Got the Everlast bag for decorations. Got that right here. I actually just hung this up today. Boom, you see it. The Inoue photo newspaper's on the wall now, so that's framed. One of a kind memorabilia from Japan. I got this quote from Muhammad Ali right here. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. And listen, I got some big dreams. I got stuff that I'm gonna say. If I say here in this video, you guys are gonna say BT and be delusional. But you know what? They said I was delusional when I said I wanted to cover boxing, and here we are, 30,000 subscribers later. You know,
still
almost
climbing.
30 million views later. We really just getting started. To be honest, guys. So that's what it is there. And then I added this probably like, I don't remember, a month or two ago. I added this just credentials from fights I've gone to over the years. If you guys want to see some of the fights I've gone to, I'll start pointing them out to you. So like, y'all say I hate Earl Spence, but how many of you were there the night Earl Spence knocked out Chris Algieri? Not too many of you were there. You know, Crawford Lundy. Shout out to my man Neil Johnson, hoop jab. He helped me get that. Boxing. Shout out to Anthony. You know, I went to Roman Gonzalez versus Cuadras, and then this one right here. This is what began it all right here. This is the fight. Shannon Briggs, Mike Morone. This is the first fight I ever covered. Shannon Briggs did a little like whatever fight against Mike Morone, and they made a big spectacle of it. They had a bunch of heavyweight champions there for like a heavyweight reunion type thing. It was crazy. I thought everything was like that, but it's not. And yeah, those are a couple of fights. You know, got a lot of Harold Calderon on this wall. You know, Harold Calderon's here. That was a good fight. Local card against JD Martinez. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Just a lot of fights we've been to over the years, man. A lot of stuff. So then there's that. Then when you come here, right? When you come here, you know, we obviously got them clothes here.
Oh shit!
We got some clothes here. You know, got the tripod here just in case we had to go to a gym later or anything like that. Then, you know, got your cigars, right? Cigars. Now, it's funny. I'm still learning about cigars. And every time I talk to somebody who smokes cigars, I say, man, what cigar you smoke? I was talking to a dude recently when I went to the Mike Tyson thing. It's an old Canadian guy. He was smoking a cigar. I said, yo, what cigar are you smoking? And he said, what do you mean, what cigar am I smoking? I'm smoking nothing but Arturo Fuente. All right, Arturo Fuente. You know, that's like one of the most popular cigars. So I got two of them. I don't smoke cigars a lot. I normally only smoke cigars when I celebrate. I have a lot to celebrate this weekend because my birthday's Saturday, and I just hit 50,000 subscribers. So, you know, I'll definitely have one of these this week. And then, you know,
definitely a bachelor pad.
It's a bachelor pad, you know. It's a bachelor pad. It's my room. And then, I'm gonna tell you guys this: the coolest thing I've got recently. This really just took the room to a whole other level, like to the H and L, to a whole other level, right? Well, I was at Walmart, right? I was trying to get I was actually trying to get like a.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to get like a little table for this TV, and then Walmart didn't have what I needed, and then Philly Dollar didn't have what I needed, right? So I was like, as I was at Walmart, I was like, man, I saw this mini refrigerator. And I was like, man, that's pretty cool. I need to give me one of those. So it was like $60. I bought it, right? So then you come here, right? You come here. I don't know if you can see, but look.
Yeah.
Now look, I could have sodas, but I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be a little health conscious. So you know, we got vitamin water. We got, you know, Horizon organic chocolate milk. You know, healthy shit. You know, for those of you who are Hispanic that live in like South Florida, Yo Gusto. If you know, you know, Yo Gusto. And this normally isn't the flavor I drink, the natural. I normally get like the strawberry one, the red container, but they didn't have that one, so I had to settle. And then, you know, you also gotta have, you know, coconut water. So it's very important to take care of yourself. I'm big on that. I'm big on your health, and I'm big on taking care of yourself. So I'm trying to make good choices every day that lead me to a long life full of longevity and health, and, you know, God willing, you know. So there's that. You know, you come here. Like, you got organic dried cranberries, more organic stuff, turmeric powder, which I still haven't even really like used when I need to yet. Maca root powder. All this stuff is good for you. You know, Stacey McKinley, right? Our good buddy Stacey McKinley. He has all this shit in his office. He's like, you don't know about this? You don't know about this?
Yeah.
You don't know about this?
Yeah.
You know, and then all kinds of stuff. You know, I got this Mike Tyson thing. That somebody gave me recently. I'm gonna give it to somebody else though, because I'm running out of space on my wall.
Yeah.
And there's somebody I know that can really have it, so I'm giving this to my boy, you know, Homestead's very own Eric Lantis Jr. You know, for their gym. So yeah, there's that. And then you come over here, right? Just above the refrigerator. It's more like Panther stuff, more modern stuff. Like I said,
MLB collectible card to you with your little.
Yes, you know. So this right here.
Collectible, so way back.
Let me tell you guys this, right? So Pops, like, I always say I had a very blessed childhood. Pops did a great job of keeping me busy. One of the things we used to do a lot was go to Marlins games as a kid, baseball games, right? I was a big baseball fan, played baseball pretty much most of my childhood, right? So I used to go to Pro Player Stadium with Pops, which is now known as the Hard Rock Stadium. And I used to get my baseball cards ready the night before the games, get the Marlins cards, get the cards from the other team. And I would go there like 5-6 hours before the game, and I would just wait to see who would come sign autographs. Now, some players signed, some players didn't, but like I got a lot of autographs over the years. So like this is like a collection of like my favorite players. So like you come here, like you know, like my favorite player of all time, the GOAT, the best Marlin ever, Luis Castillo, Miguel Cabrera, you know, all-time great. You know, Dan Ugla, great players. And then even in hockey, right? Like even in hockey, probably the most famous person on this whole wall for autographs is probably going to be Ken Griffey Jr. I met him when I was like 13. Brother Luong, who just went into the Hall of Fame. David Wright, Dell Curry, Steph Curry's dad. I met him.
Brings him back to the childhood.
Yeah, so it's good here, right? Because I'm always like moving around. I'm always busy. So like when I'm going through the grind of covering boxing in the Tri-County area here in South Florida, like, you know, Miami-Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach County. There's like almost 30 boxing gyms in South Florida, and I'm doing a lot of traveling on my scooter and whatnot. And it's very tiring, and sometimes life can beat someone down. So when I come in here,
it's your temple,
and I see all these things of like my childhood and all the cool things we've done in boxing, and like it really brings me back, you know.
What that thing right there?
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
It brings me back down to earth, you know. It makes me happy. And then they're like, look, you guys, listen. I always had the sauce. I always had the sauce. The
Marlins girl.
Yeah, they've always loved your boy. BT.
Hey, he met a badass Hooters girl there too. I ain't never forget about that story.
Yeah. That might be a story for another life. So maybe we'll tell it one day. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of cool things in here, guys. A lot of cool things. You know, I got the crown. I forgot to mention this, but I got the crown right here.
Yeah.
You know, when I returned back to YouTube, I kind of quit for like a week, and then I came back and had that cool video. So like, I still have that crown.
Got a famous hat up there, Brendan.
Got the famous Marlins cap up here.
That's signed by Cabrera?
It's signed by Miguel Cabrera.
You know how much that's worth?
Who's one of the best players
in my God.
the history of the game. You know him. And then Pop was telling me to tell you guys about this, right? So if you come over here, boom. That was given to me recently, that painting. So you know,
it's beautiful.
Things are coming together nicely, right? And I can't let this video end without showing you guys this. Now look, you guys, I know you guys know Pops. I know you love Pops, but look, man. Look at him. Look at him. Pops have the juice. You see that chain? You see the guns?
You crazy,
look at them cinder blocks.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm okay, but I ain't fucking with prime Pops.
Yeah, that was back in the day.
I keep some family pictures here near me too. To kind of like,
it's a good shrine, actually. I like the way you have it set up. So
that's it, man.
And thank you guys for.
It ain't much, but this is where the magic happens, and I hope throughout all this, you guys have learned
personal
a little bit more about me and Tru School Sports, and
we appreciate you guys.
This is my 8th year covering boxing, right? But I really do feel like things are just beginning.
Yeah.
So one, you know, right now it's this, but who knows? You never know. You've seen what's happened on channels like the Boxing Voice. I remember when Ness used to do things out of his room, and then now look at him. He's got a studio at the Blue Wire Studios. So you never know where this journey's taking us, but we're glad that you guys are here with us every step of the way, and I appreciate it.
It's all personal. We love you guys.
Yeah. So thank you guys for taking some time to get to know me and my room and why things are how they are and whatnot. And we're gonna keep putting that great world-class boxing content for you guys out, and keep supporting the channel. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, thank you for watching another video on the untouchable Tru School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.